Congresswoman Dina Titus has introduced a bill aimed to protect water distribution and expand conservation areas. That legislation would allow the Southern Nevada Water Authority's Horizon Water Pipeline project to move forward with the permitting process. This second pipeline, which would be constructed underground through Sloan Canyon Conservation Area, would provide water for more than 1 million Nevadans. The Horizon lateral will increase reliability of water delivery into the southern portion of the valley. The representative says this plan will also be more cost-effective.